big breaking news that's coming in. The new Rafales fly out of France today to join the growing Indian fleet of aircraft. So the Rafale begins its journey to India. Indian ambassador to France was also interacting with the Indian pilots of the Rafale, congratulates and wishes them a safe flight to India. There will be a single hop at UAE, and we're getting you pictures now of from the Indian embassy in France, where you can see the Indian ambassador interacting with the pilots who are flying the Rafales to India. Abhishek Bhalla is joining us with more details on this. So Abhishek, the countdown well and truly on. We're expecting Rafales to touch the Indian soil on Wednesday.
A batch of 5 Rafales will be landing in Ambala on the July 29, and what is very significant is that as the touchdown happens, not just the fighter jets but also the pilots and the ground crew are completely trained and ready to launch all kinds of operations, and that's something of a lot of significance, and that's the reason why there was a last-minute change to arm the Rafales with the hammer bombs that will be now placed instead of the Spice 2000, because the Spice 2000 would have taken time for integration and trials, but as far as the hammer is concerned, it's tried and tested in operations earlier, and this will facilitate a quick deployment of the Rafale jets amid the India-China tussle, even though officials say it's still very early to take a decision whether the Rafale will be required for any kind of operations amid the tussle in eastern Ladakh. But it's very important that as soon as the Rafale reaches India, it's operationally ready to be launched into all kinds of operations.
Okay, these are pictures, again, for our viewers who are just joining us, of the pilots at interacting with the Indian ambassador. This is at the French air base, and they'll be flying out today, expected to land in India on 29. That's 2 days from now. Abhishek, there's no doubt that a grand welcome really will be accorded to these Rafale jets. There's been really a countdown for the last many years for these particular jets because it adds huge air power for our forces.
That's right. This was expected to boost the Indian Air Force's capabilities. It was talked about for very long. There was obviously a big controversy, which turned very political in nature. But not all this withstanding, finally the Rafales are with the Indian Air Force. They will be flying in the Indian skies very soon. A major development as far as operational capabilities of the Indian Armed Forces are concerned. This is just the first batch of 5. In all, 36 Rafale jets have to come in. It's expected that the 2 squadrons that these 36 will form should be completely ready by 2022. 1 squadron will be based in Ambala. The other squadron will be based in Hatimara in West Bengal. So that's the plan as of now, to utilize these 36 Rafale jets that will come in time to come. As far as the first batch is concerned, it was in October in France, in Marignac, where the induction took place first. Since October to now, there has been several batches of Indian Air Force personnel, including maintenance staff, including ground staff, as well as fighter pilots, who got trained on the Rafale in France, so that once the aircraft is handed over to India, they are completely in sync with how to use it. They are now completely ready for launch the Rafale in any kind of action. So in short, they are battle ready. They are operationally prepared.
All right, Abhishek, thank you for getting us those details. So the Rafales expected to reach India and to touch down on Indian soil on Wednesday, 2 days from now. They'll be flying out shortly from France. There'll be 1 halt that will be at UAE. With that update, we're slipping into a short break here on India Today. Stay with us. On the other side, we'll get you the latest on the Rajasthan political crisis and much more.